If you've ever quit an ad strategy 1 month in because you ran out of time, or even worse, money, this is a mistake you made on day one. I'm actually going to share with you how you can know ahead of time which ad funnel will actually get you the revenue you need in 2026, including the testing period. And that's so you're never going to blow yourself up again trying to make something work that was never going to. And if you want, we've got a profitability calculator that shows you exactly which funnel fits your time and budget before you spend another penny on your ads. So if you'd like this, just drop the word calculator below because we can send this straight over to you. Hello, I'm Tina Sanford from tinasanford.com. This is my son Danny, and we run a family ads business. And since 2019, we've been helping online businesses to revive their cold leads and transform underperforming funnels so they turn into high converting assets, and without them needing to start again from scratch or overhaul their entire system. And in every single video right now, you're going to get either one strategy or tactic that you can immediately implement after watching a video. So here is something that people don't tell you. Most ad strategies fail not because they don't work, but because you didn't have enough runway for them to make them work. And what we find is you start running ads, the agency sounds confident, the setup looks great, you're all very confident and excited. Then about 6 weeks in, you realise that you're burning through your ad budget faster than you're making it back. So what tends to happen is you panic and then you pull the plug. And then you're left with the agency fees, the wasted ad spend, and no idea. It's like a niggle in the back of your mind whether the strategy was bad or you just didn't have enough time to give it enough to actually get it to work. But inside you feel like you failed. But I want to show you the real problem is that nobody showed you the maths before you got started, okay? So what we're noticing is that most agencies will pitch you the funnel that they're great at running, but not the funnel that actually fits your business right now. And what people will tell you is that they'll tell you like a webinar funnel works, or a VSL funnel works, or application funnel works, so on and so forth. And none of them are lying, okay? All those funnels do work. But what people don't tend to tell you is that a webinar funnel needs at least 3 months and at least £5,000 to test properly, or that a VSL funnel requires different creators every 6 weeks, avoid ad fatigue, all these kind of things, yeah? Or that an application funnel only works if you can handle at least 20 sales calls per week. So anyway, what happens is you start running a strategy that was never designed for your capacity, your budget, your timeline, or whatever you wanted to do. And when it doesn't work, we find that the agency blames your offer, your audience, or what you have there, okay? But I want to share the truth. You were basically set up to fail from the beginning because none of you did the maths. So here's what you need to check before your ad manager or agency starts running anything this year. First, make sure they know your real numbers. That means your average client value, your personal close rate, your available ad budget every month. How many hours have you got per week that you can dedicate to sales call and fulfillment? All these things are really important. And if your ads agency hasn't asked you any of these questions, they're guessing. And guessing costs you money, okay, and time. So the second thing you want to do, you want to check whether the funnel they're recommending actually matches your capacity. Because let's say you only have like 2,000 ad budget per month and only 10 hours a week for sales calls, a webinar funnel's not going to work for you. You're going to need a much simpler system like a direct offer funnel or a lead magnet funnel that doesn't require constant content creation or high call volume. The right funnel for you is the one that you can sustain for at least 3 months to gather data and to do it without burning out or going broke. And if your ads manager can't explain why the recommended funnel fits your specific capacity, that is a red flag from the start. The third thing you want to do is you want to ask them to show the break-even calculation for you before you launch. You need to know exactly how many leads, how many calls, how many sales you need to cover your ad spend, their fees, all your business costs, okay? And if they can't show you this maths, or if it takes longer than 3 months to break even and you can't manage that, basically you walk into a strategy that's going to blow you up. And this is the conversation that protects you from wasting your time on funnels that are never going to work for your business and all these things, emotional stuff too. Now, all of these things work because you're now going to be making decisions based on reality, not hope. And you're no longer going to be gambling on what might work. And you'll be able to hold your ads manager accountable to choose the funnel that fits your actual time, your amount that you can spend, and your capacity. And the best thing is when you do that, you stop quitting strategies halfway through. So you stop wasting your time and your money. You stop paying agencies for advice that doesn't match your business or your plans or your capacity. And then you finally get the return on investment that you wanted, that you were promised, because you chose the system that you could actually sustain for you. So again, if you want our profitability calculator that shows you exactly which funnel or strategy fits your business before you spend another penny on ads, just drop the word calculator below, because we can send this straight over to you. And this is how you can protect yourself from bad advice this year.